guys, what's up? Oh, it's so echoey in my room. Anyway, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below. In today's video, I'm talking about the Gilmore Girls revival, and I'm already done with it, and it's only 6 hours, so it's not that much TV, but I just wanted to talk about it. So I'm just gonna go through this list pretty much. So I'm gonna talk about my initial reaction first, like after finishing the whole series. I didn't like the ending at all. It was very cliffhangery. At the very end, I had way more questions than I did at the end of the actual series. So it was like super confusing because there were just a lot of questions that were very unanswered. And then, I mean, I thought it was good, but I feel like it was super hyped up. Like it was gonna have more to it, if that makes sense. And there's only so much, I guess it just was like super hyped up. And I have a lot of questions, and I mean, I don't know. I thought it was good, but I expected more from it almost. I don't know, there were just some things that I would have changed. It was very 2016, like that. It's just very modern, and I know that's the point because it's supposed to be in the present day instead of when it ended, but it's just weird because I have been watching it, the other show, the original, on Netflix, and I've watched it so many times, and then for it to be like right now, it's just very 2016 and very different. Like Rory has 3 cell phones and Lorelai uses a cell phone instead of a phone that's at the desk at the Dragonfly Inn, and Suki's not there, and Rory's all over the place, and there are MacBooks everywhere, and it's just very weird because it's very modern and there are Wi-Fi passwords and computers everywhere, and it's weird because it's so modern, and that's just like not what I'm used to in Stars Hollow, I guess. I don't know if anybody else feel that way? I don't know. So now I'm just gonna get on into my questions that I had for myself or for the show. So first of all, this might have spoilers, so if you don't want to hear spoilers and you're gonna watch it later, then you should click off now because I'm gonna start spoiling things now. Within like the first 5 minutes of the first episode, she has this boyfriend, and I literally wrote, what even is Paul and why is he here? That's her boyfriend that she has in there, and like, why? The next one is, how does Gil not look 1,000 years old? So Gil is the guitar player, I think, in the band that Lane is in, and Zach looks like he's 1,000 years old. He looks so old, like he looks way older than Gil, and Gil was way older than them in the original show, but he doesn't look like he's aged at all, so I'm really confused about that. Okay, and then how is Paulenka still here? Like Paulenka wasn't a puppy when they got him, like he was an older dog, and then Paulenka still exists in this episode. I mean, in this year in the life thing, like how does he still exist? I don't understand. And then Luke and Lorelai aren't even freaking married. Like, I thought they were married because they lived together, and like in the last episode they kiss, and you thought like, hey, maybe they're gonna get married now, and like 9 years later and they're still not married. And then April is Luke's daughter, and she's so old. She's like, I'm 22 years old, and like she's in grad school, and that's super weird to me because she's like a little child. When Patty gets there, all I said was, what even is Patty? Because she looks nothing like she did before. And then I was halfway through the 3rd episode, and there was still no sign of Dean or Jess, and they said that all 3 of her love interests would come back and she would talk to them, and I was halfway through episode literally 3. Logan had been there, but like the other 2 hadn't, and I was really confused. And then, you know how Luke doesn't allow cell phones in his diner, but he allows laptops? I'm so confused. Like, take your laptops and get out. And then at this point, there was still no Dean. Jess had come in, but there's still no Dean. Oh, she goes to talk to her dad, and he literally hadn't aged today. Like, he looks like he did 10 years ago. He doesn't look older at all. And then 25 minutes left, and Dean finally shows up. 25 minutes left of the 4th episode out of 4. And Dean finally showed up, and he's married with 3 kids. Like, what? That's so weird. And then Suki finally shows up, and then, oh my gosh, and then Jess is at their house, and he's like leaving their house, and he's so in love with Rory, and wow, that's like insane. And then all I said was, what the freak? How could it just end that way? It ends on a horrible cliffhanger. This sounds awful, but like it does, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's one thing that I'll keep a secret amidst all these spoilers. Not that there's that many, but I didn't like the way it ended. It ended very disappointingly, and I hope they make another one because I have a lot of questions and none of them were answered. So I'm sure I'm not the only one who can relate to this because I've seen tweets. all kinds of tweets of people complaining about this, so get your crap together, Netflix. Anyway, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day. Bye!